Hello, Klaus here, and welcome back to yet another video about using Davinci Resolve. And as you can hear, I am outside of the office today wanting to shoot some cool footage in the sunny weather, but unfortunately there is no sun today. So in today's video I'll show you how to do a sky replacement inside of Davinci Resolve using Fusion. So let's get out and get some footage. Okay, so here we are back in Davinci Resolve, and this is the clip we are going to work with some very bad sky. And that's the first thing we need. And the second one we need is just a photo of a sky, and I'll just put those two on top of each other, and I'll do a new Fusion clip. And let's head over to Fusion. So here we have the Fusion composition, but something is wrong because we can only see the sky, and that's actually going to be our background layer. So if I push 1 on media 1, I will see that that is our foreground, and let's just quickly put those away and then rearrange that. By holding down the mouse button, you can actually just hold down the second mouse button and drag it over the merge, and you can select which input you want. It's an easy way to do that if you can't remember which color is which. Okay, first off, let's rename the stuff pushing F2, and we'll call this footage. And okay, and we'll rename the second one again F2, and let's just call this sky. And okay. Okay, let's rearrange these a bit. And let's make it a little bit smaller and give us some space to work with. I'll just close down the inspector for now. Okay, so let's start out by finding a Luma keyer, which is here, and I'll just add that into the first or to our footage. Okay, and now we see that this is all bad, so we'll go into the inspector, and I need to invert this so it will not be as ugly. So I'll do like that. And there's still some issues, of course, but we can, by adjusting these two things, actually I don't know what they're called, these sliders, we can adjust the blend mode of our selection. So something like that. There's still some issues, but we have to fix those in a second. Okay, then let's go in and take a polygon and just add that on. And we'll just quickly here draw a shape. So I want to take the blue color away from the water. So it isn't that blue actually. Let's just quickly do a mask around here. Yeah. And then of course we can just adjust it as needed afterwards. So just again, super quick mask. And there we go. And there I have some adjustments to make. So I'll just quickly drag those down. Yeah. And just like that. So should be a little. So I'll try to actually make the adjustments according to the skyline or the sky here. So we'll cut away the white. Okay. Yeah, something like that. So now we have to actually fix the sky, and we'll go to the sky, and then I'll push Control Spacebar, and I'll just type in transfer, and then I'll add a transfer node, and in the transfer node I will first off scale up the image, and then I will just reposition it, something like that. And move it in just a bit here. Yeah, something like that. Okay, and here we'll go to the editing page and just have a look at how it looks. Pretty decent. But I think the colors are a little too saturated. So let's go to the color tab here, and I'll simply just go in here and I'll take the saturation and I'll drag that down a bit. Also, I'll give it a bit more contrast. And then I'll go to number 2 and I'll change the temperature as well. Make it a bit cooler, something like that. And then let's go again to the edit page. And here, of course, I see there is a slightly little mistake, which I can correct very fast by going back to the polygon and just arranging a little thing with our mask here. Should be good enough, just like that. So here we have the shot. I mean, not too bad for a super fast shot here, but we can make it look a little bit more cinematic, I think. The first thing to do would be to go up and go to the output blanking and put in a widescreen bar. Very easy. And then I'll go to the inspector here in the color tab and I'll just do a quick animation because I have room to actually move the picture around because of the bars. So I'll just do a pan here, little pan, which will make our footage look a little more alive, I think. So here we have it. So anyway, I hope you found this video useful. If you did, please hit that subscribe button, give the video a like, share it with your friends if you think it will help them out. And if you want to be notified every time there's a new video on the channel, please hit that bell icon down in the corner. Until next time, keep filming, keep learning, and keep sharing.